I just finished the heart chakra. Turn the music down. That's better. Okay. Heart chakra is all about self-love, right? It's all about love outwardly, but it's mostly about self-love. You can't. It's hard to love outwardly when you don't love yourself inside. Um, when you don't love the actions that you do, you don't love the behaviors that you have, you don't love what you look like, you know. Love needs to start inside ourselves. I equate the heart chakra with the arms, um, as well as the chest and the upper chest. I include all of those things in the heart chakra because if we don't work with our hands out of love, then why do we do it? So there's got to be some kind of love involved, right? With our actions. A kinesthetic learner, as I said, I don't know if you watched the first video, but anyways, I learn with my hands. I do things um, in order to learn. And so I need to love what I want to learn in order for me to absorb it and learn it. My music keeps cutting out. I don't know why. Maybe I have it on too low. That was it. Okay. Heart chakra is green. Green for earth. Green for new life. Uh, love. Love can be a new experience. Something you find out that you love to do it, these green, they're green. It just, for me, it reminiscence of the grass growing in spring when it first starts to come out. You see it like waking up and you see just little sprigs of green here and there, and just know that there's a new spring and there's a new chance, a new opportunity, and for growth, a new opportunity for love of yourself, forgiving yourself. um, I struggled with the heart chakra for a long time. Growing up Catholic, you kind of learn to judge other people. I don't know if other religions are like that. I do know that going to church, you had to wear long pants. You couldn't wear shorts, and you couldn't wear short sleeve shirt even though it was hot and there was no air conditioning sometimes in that church. And you had to wear long pants because other people would judge us. They would think that we didn't care. You didn't care about church if you're showing your legs, you know? I never understood that. I think when you go to your place of worship, it should be a place that accepts you no matter what you look like, whether you're naked or fully clothed. I don't think I don't think we should judge other people by their clothing, other than if you really do like it, like if I really like a pair of pants somebody's wearing, I want to like, I'll take your pants. That's the only kind of judgment that goes on in my head. If I don't have anything nice to say, I don't say anything at all. And I know people struggle. Sometimes I used to go in public and I didn't care what I looked like, right? But actually what happened was I did care. I did care what other people looked at me, and I wanted them to see somebody who was strong, confident, had themselves together. So I wore clothing to match that persona. But there was no heart in it. There was no heart. It wasn't me. It was me trying to be accepted by everybody else. And I hit 40 and I said, no, no more. I'm not doing it. 40. My kids were grown. My kids had their own lives. I decided I wanted to live for me. I wanted to live. I wanted people to see me the way I see me, the way I want to see me. And that took heart. It took me loving me to do that. I hope that makes sense. The heart chakra is associated with the element air. We breathe. You take the air in your chest, hold it, and then you let it out. and you already start to feel better about yourself. And you're like, oh, okay, I feel good now. When I touch my body, I love that part of it. When I'm doing my chakras and I touch that part when I meditate, and it kind of is a way for me to use my hands as my heart and love that part of me. So it's really a personal thing, because you should really, again, love yourself before you can love anybody else. Really, you should love yourself. I know a lot of parents are like, oh no, I love my kids first, and I love my kids. And you know what? I would step in front of a train. I would do all those, mom things, and I love my kids that much. And I love my children. I love me first, and then I love my children, and then my husband. No, I'm just kidding. So, I did write something down. I wanted to share. So, with also the heart chakra is the green fluorite stone, and I have mine infused right here. You can see it's got cracks in it, and that just really intrigued me. Like, this crack goes all the way through, but yet it's one piece. This is one piece. There's no way to, it's not apart. There's still connection. And it got me to thinking about my heart chakra and how that relates. And my meditation on the heart chakra started with my green fluorite piece. It's cracked but still intact. When I feel invalidated or negatively judged, this cracks my heart. When people refuse to care about others, this cracks my heart. When my loved ones fall, this cracks my heart. Or am I projecting my fears onto others? Is my perception of my loved ones falling, is that me saying they fell, but they don't feel like they fell? They feel like they achieved something, or they feel like they that they meant to pull away from that and not complete it. And in my mind, it's a failure, but in their mind, it's self-preservation. So am I projecting? Why am I cracking my heart by a possible projection of my own thoughts? And I'll let that sit with you for a moment. So, my heart is my guide when I need to answer these types of questions. I used to overanalyze every conversation and make sure I didn't hurt anyone else's feelings, not considering my own, or I only considered my own. Okay, let me explain. So I would talk to people and I would hear what they had to say, and I would internalize it and make sure that what I said to them would help them heal or help them feel comfort, validated, right? But what I wasn't realizing is it was my own validation I was projecting. Again, it's a projection. So I will let the air out of my lungs and stop grasping as I safely let my heart guide me. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's puff our chest out. And let's proudly walk through this world, letting people know that we love ourselves. And in turn, you love them. Just for showing up. Just for being there. Judge less. Love more. Mwah! The heart chakra.